Good morning. Welcome to First Parish in Needham, a Unitarian Universalist congregation of humanists, theists, atheists, agnostics, seekers, and interfaith families. My name is Catherine Calzada, and I'm so pleased to welcome you all to our special service today. You can learn more about what's happening at First Parish by going to our website, uuneedham.org, and signing up for our weekly email newsletter or by following us on social media. Our order of service is online too at the QR code in your pews and at the website uuneedham.updates.church. Please speak with our ushers, greeters, and Zoom hosts if you have questions or accessibility needs. At First Parish, we covenant to live out our shared values of the inherent worth and dignity of every person, respecting the earth, and co-creating beloved community. Whoever you are, whoever you love, whatever your background or identity, whatever your age or stage, whether you walked or rolled in, and wherever you're participating from, you are welcome here. I've been part of the First Parish community since 2015, when I started coming here with my 3 children, Josephine, now a junior at Needham High School, Theodore, an 8th grader at Pollard, and Vivian in 6th grade at High Rock. I've been involved in a variety of committees and initiatives since joining this community, including Parish Committee, the Music Committee, the Choir, Betty's Singers, First Parish Players, the Strategic Planning Task Force, and most recently the RE Committee, which I'm currently chairing. In this capacity, I'm especially happy to welcome you to today's holiday pageant, which celebrates Christmas, Hanukkah, and Yule. It's a version of a script written by Reverend Madeline Campbell and adapted by our amazing and amazingly creative First Parish staff. I think you will enjoy it. As you may have noticed, we've introduced age-specific classes this year, and we're seeing some momentum and growth in our RE program. We're so thrilled about this, and I'd like to extend a huge thank you to all our teachers in our trimester 1 this year. Eva Jansowitz, Ginger Newcomb, and Jen Robbins for grades pre-K through 1, Anne-Marie Sklarwitz and Will Rico for grades 2 through 4, Bix Sieben, Sarah Silva, and Cindy Fung for grades 5 through 7, Rebecca Keller-Scholl and Tracy Zinner for grades 8 to 9, and Byron Dorfer and Sasha Gain and Truslow for senior youth group. We absolutely could not run our programs without all these volunteers, so thank you so much. Next trimester, which starts in January, we will be continuing classes that support growth and development at all levels, and we do still need some volunteers, especially people who can substitute teach even a class or 2. So please reach out to me if you're interested in working with our young people. They are both surprising and delightful, and learning goes both ways for sure. We would love to have you join our teaching team, even for 1 or 2 classes or for a whole trimester. Please find me or Reverend Jenna if you're interested in learning more about this. Welcome again to everyone here in the building and online. We're so happy you've joined us today.
This morning, our holiday pageant will explore some of the symbols from various world traditions that help their practitioners observe their respective winter holidays. Symbols like the Advent wreath and candles, the Hanukkah, and the Yule log. Amidst these ancient symbols of the various world religions, our chalice light is a relative youngster. For centuries, beginning in 300 CE, Universalists and Unitarians were persecuted throughout the Christian world. It was difficult for us to let our light shine. We were often in hiding in the shadows, nothing like our present-day bright chalice. However, our religious symbol of the flaming chalice was developed exactly to help us shine our light in troubled places. In the 1940s, the newly formed Unitarian Service Committee, which is now UUSC, wanted to help people in Europe who were fleeing persecution from the Nazis. Reverend Charles Joy, the American Unitarian minister who headed the Service Committee, realized that few people in Europe knew about Unitarianism and how progressive and inclusive our faith was, and how we were called by our faith to serve and protect the vulnerable. Reverend Joy asked a refugee Austrian cartoonist named Hans Deutsch to draw a symbol to represent the Unitarians' desire to help others. Deutsch drew an image that came from his memories of his life in Czechoslovakia, a chalice with a flaming light. The cup reminded us of the spirit of generosity, partnership, and healing, and the flame represented the spirit of truth, courage, and sacrifice. Soon, this symbol of our light was adopted by the Service Committee and its primary missionaries in Europe, the Wellesley-based Unitarian couple Reverend Waitstill and Martha Sharp. And then the symbol was adopted by our denomination, and then Unitarian Universalist congregations around the world, including our own in Needham. The flaming chalice is a symbol that still beckons and challenges us to work for greater justice, peace, and healing in our world. And so we light our chalice, symbol of our Unitarian Universalist faith this morning, with words from Euro-American UU Minister Reverend D.C. Fortune. We light this chalice as a symbol of our free faith. We light this chalice to remember the miracle of the oil that burned for 8 days. We light this chalice to mark the nights of midwinter. We light this chalice as we wait for the sun to return. And as we reflect on this unique symbol from our own UU tradition and the warmth, light, and flame it offers us this winter season, let's join together to sing our opening hymn, Rise Up, O Flame, which Laura and Chris will lead as a round. The lyrics are in your orders of service, on the screen, and at number 362 in your gray hymn books.
In the Unitarian Universalist tradition, the covenant is a set of promises the membership of a congregation strives to honor with one another and out in the world. Whether we participate in our community online or in the building, we strive to live these promises every day. Please say along with me the words of our First Parish Covenant as in your orders of service. We gather as a loving community to encourage and comfort one another. We gather as a diverse community to support each other in our search for spiritual truth. We gather as a service community to live our beliefs through action and care for our world. And now, not quite yet, guys. If you want to sit for one more second, I've got a little intro, and then I'm going to... Apparently, our stage directions are a little bit different, but I just wanted to say that we are now coming to the moment that you all have been waiting for, which is our pageant. We're so excited. I know, right? Woo! Yay! Our holiday pageant was written by the modern UU minister with both Jewish and Christian roots, Reverend Madeline Campbell, and adapted for our congregation by the First Parish staff. I'm going to now invite our actors up for our first scene. That would be Tess, Henry, Casey, and Emma. Please come on up. And I would like to invite our World of Wonder class to follow Eva back to the back to get their costumes on. And now, without further ado, I give you our 2024 holiday pageant sharing your holiday traditions.
It is mid-December, and three First Parish friends, Avi, Skylar, and Jordan, are talking about what they'll be doing during their winter vacations this year.
Hi, Skylar. Hi, Jordan. What are you doing after school today?
I'm going to the store with my parents. We're getting ready for the winter solstice.
No kidding, Skylar. My dad and I are going shopping too. We have family coming over for the fourth Sunday of Advent. What are you doing, Avi?
I'm going shopping with my mom to get ready for Hanukkah. We're all celebrating different holidays, but it sounds like they all start at the store.
The three friends realized that while they were all celebrating holidays, the holidays were different, and they didn't know about each other's holidays, and they wanted to know more.
Christmas decorations are everywhere in the stores. It seems like they appear right after Halloween. Is that when Christmas starts, Jordan?
That's so funny. No, Christmas starts in December, and right now we're just about in the middle of Advent. This week we'll be getting ready to have family over for the fourth Sunday of Advent.
Advent? I thought you celebrated Christmas.
We do. Advent is how we get ready for Christmas. Advent lasts for the entire month of December.
Wow, and I thought Hanukkah lasted for a long time.
There are 4 Sundays of Advent leading up to Christmas. This year, Advent started right on December 1st. You spend the time in Advent getting ready.
Right, you have to put up all your decorations and buy lots of presents, right?
Bah, humbug. That's not what Advent and Christmas are all about. You don't want to get that wrong, trust me.
It's okay, Uncle Scrooge. I'll explain. It's supposed to be about getting ourselves ready for Jesus' birthday.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. The reason for the season.
Yes, Christmas is when we celebrate the birth of Jesus, a prophet from 2,000 years ago who was born into a Jewish community under Roman rule that restricted their religious practice.
That sounds familiar.
His parents had to travel a long way from their home for a government census. Even though his mother Mary was pregnant, she gave birth to Jesus in a stable surrounded by animals, and the story says that the angels sang in celebration of his birth, knowing he'd grow up to be a special person. As you know, in our UU church, one message we take from the Christmas story is, every night a child is born is a holy night.
But the Christmas season is also about Jesus' life. He taught that people should be generous, ethical, and welcoming to the people who are often not welcome in society.
And it's not always easy to do that, so we get prepared to live by our values every day. In Advent, every Sunday has a different theme based off the gifts of Christmas and Jesus' teaching. There's hope, peace, joy, and love. This is the third Sunday, so it's joy. And it even has a special color, pink. We have an Advent wreath at home, with 4 candles, 1 for each Sunday. And then the Christmas candle in the middle.
Yay, we have fire and light too.
Each Sunday we light 1 more candle. We start on the first Sunday with the first purple candle. Today we light 3 candles, the first 2 purple candles and the 1 rose candle. And yes, we do have the Christmas tree set up, and we love to sing Advent and Christmas carols.
Please rise in body and spirit and join and sing, O come, Emmanuel. The lyrics are in your orders of service on screen and at number 225 in your gray hymnals.
O come, Emmanuel, and with your captive children dwell. Give comfort to all exiles here, and to the aching heart bid cheer. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come with it as love to dwell. O come, you splendor very bright, as joy that never yields to might. O come and turn all hearts to peace, that greed and war at last shall cease. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come within as truth to dwell. O come, you day spring, come and cheer our spirits by your presence here, and dawn in every broken soul as vision that can see the whole. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come within as light to dwell. O come, you wisdom from on high, from depths that hide within a sigh, to temper knowledge with our care, to render every act a prayer. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come within as hope to dwell.
Avi, what did you mean when you said Hanukkah lasted for a long time?
Well, not as long as Advent. Hanukkah lasts for 8 days. We light candles and get to eat special treats too.
More fire, more treats. Do they have any special meaning?
That's a good question, Skylar.
Oh, right. Wow. Oh. Yes, actually. Some Jewish holidays are the kind of holidays that we spend mostly in synagogue. But Hanukkah is a holiday that we celebrate mostly at home. And it's so much fun. It lasts for 8 days, and we get to light a new candle on the Hanukkah every night. That's because Hanukkah is when we remember the miracle of the oil that lasted for 8 days.
What's so miraculous about that?
Over 2,000 years ago, there was an eternal flame in the Temple of Jerusalem. And when the Jewish people came back to the temple, they were ready to light the flame. But they found that there was only enough oil for one day, and it was going to take 8 days to get more oil. But they lit the flame anyway, and it lasted for 8 days.
Imagine you start a long car trip with your family, and you realize your tablet only has 10% battery, and yet it lasts the whole ride. A miracle.
But if it's an eternal flame, why didn't they have enough oil? Was it out?
Oh, right. This is a lot to explain. So the Greek Empire had taken over Jerusalem. In our UU church, we say every person deserves a say in who leads their government, but empires weren't run that way. Judah Maccabee and his brothers led the fight to take the temple back. And they won. But they found that the temple was a mess. The Greeks hadn't taken care of it properly. The Jewish people worked hard to clean it up and to rededicate it. The word Hanukkah means rededication, so we celebrate Hanukkah for 8 days and nights to remember the miracle of the oil that lasted 8 days when the temple was rededicated. We start with one candle plus the helper candle. It's called Shema. And we add one more candle every night. We say a special prayer over the candles too.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Hanukkah.
Plus, we eat fried foods on Hanukkah to remind us of the oil. I love potato latkes. Those are potato pancakes. I'm learning how to make latkes with my moms. Mommy makes the latkes, and Mama makes the applesauce that goes with them. And we eat jelly donuts too.
That sounds amazing.
And we play dreidel. The dreidel has the Hebrew letters Nun, Gimel, Hey, and Shin on it to remind us of the miracle. It stands for Nace. Gadol Haya Sham means a great miracle happened there. We spin the dreidel and play with peanuts or pennies or something small. Oh, and my moms give us Hanukkah geld. That's chocolate coins.
Yeah, that's awesome. Can anyone play?
Of course, we sing and play and eat and watch the candles in the menorah until they're melted all the way down. It's so much fun. Come play.
Please rise in body or in spirit and join in singing Light One Candle. The lyrics are in your orders of service on screen and at 221 in your gray hymnals.
Light one candle for the Maccabee children, with thanks that their light didn't die. Light one candle for the pain they endured when their right to exist was denied. Light one candle for the Don't let the light go out. It lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through our love and our tears. Light one candle for the strength that we need to never become our own foe. Light one candle for those who are suffering the pain we learned so long ago. Light one candle for all we believe in, that it won't tear us apart. Light one candle to bring us together with peace as a song in our heart. Don't let the light go out. It's lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through your love and our tears. What is the memory that's valued so highly? Keep it alive in that flame. What's the commitment to those who have died when we cry out they've not died in vain? Have we come this far, always believing justice would somehow prevail? This is the burden, and this is the promise, and this is why we will not fail. Don't let the light go out. This lasted for so many years. Don't let the light go out. Let it shine through your love and our tears.
This congregation has been supported by the volunteer time and treasure of its members and friends since its founding in 1711. This is the time in our service when we, the modern stewards of the church, offer what we can to build and sustain the congregation and the world we envision. For the month of December, our collections are being split 50-50 with Pathways Family Shelter. For many years, Pathways Family Shelter has provided a communal living space with 14 private rooms to help local families with children get through difficult times. First Parish is a longtime supporter of Pathways Family Shelter through our offering collection and our Mitten Tree Holiday Gifts program. If you signed up for a gift last week and now it dawns upon you, you did not bring it with you today, or like me, it has not arrived at your home, though the shipping said that it would. Please be in touch with our social action convener, Tracy Zinner, so that all the gifts can get there. And if you missed out on getting a mitten for a gift, you can also be in touch with Tracy about getting the family's gift cards for the holidays. To donate to today's offering, you can use one of 3 different methods as described in detail in your orders of service, using text to give through the number 73256, donating through our website, uuneedham.org, dropping cash or check in the collection plate, or mailing a check to First Parish. Whichever way you donate, remember to specify whether it's meant for the collection or for your annual pledge. And if this is one of your first visits to First Parish, we encourage you to fill out a yellow card in your pew back and put it in the offering plate, or fill out our online visitors form at uuneedham.updates.church. And this morning we couple our on-site traditional offering collection with what we call a reverse offering. Ooh. While the ushers collect donations for Pathways Family Shelter, Reverend Jenna, Dara, the World of Wonder class, our pre-K to 1 kids, are going to come through the aisles to give you all something in return. This morning you're welcome to take home with you a little dreidel, to remember everything we've learned about the Hanukkah story during the pageant, and so that you can have fun at home. But we only have 63, precisely, they were counted, 63 dreidels. So please only take approximately 1 per family. You may have to compromise on your favorite color. We'll see how it goes. Oh, they're beginning already. And finally, oh, Nora, do you have Do you have flowers? Okay, never mind. Thank you for everything you're fine. Thank you for everything you're able to give to help support and sustain this congregation and the vital work of our community partners. May the ushers please come forward and our World of Wonder class.
Skylar, you were so excited about fire and treats for Christmas and Hanukkah. Does your family also celebrate that way?
We sure do, but we celebrate the winter solstice. I love the winter solstice so much because everything is so unique in all the other days of the year.
What makes it so unique?
The winter solstice is the longest night of the year in our part of the world. It's midwinter, and on the solstice, we're moving from the nights getting longer and longer into the time when the nights get shorter again and the days get longer. It's all about the turning of the year.
The turning of the year?
Yes. On the solstice night, we wait for the sun to return, as have generations of pagans in Europe and around the world. We know the sun never really went away, but since the nights have been so long, and this is the longest night, it's a good time to think about how waiting for the sun to return is all about hope and faith. We know the sun is coming, and when it does come up, that symbolizes hope. And we remember to appreciate the night and darkness. We turn off almost all the lights in the house, and no TV or laptops or phones either, or tablets, except for taking pictures.
But that sounds awful.
No, it's wonderful. So we turn out all the regular lights, but we have special little fairy lights and candles. And of course we have a Yule log.
A Yule log?
Another name for the winter solstice is Yule. We make our own Yule log. Mom usually drills out the holes for the candles, but sometimes she lets me help. Dad's really good at decorating. We put in 2 red candles and 2 white candles to represent the moon and the season, but some people use other colors. The candles burning on the Yule log symbolize the rekindling of hope. All these candles help us spot the Grunch if they try to steal Yulemas.
Hey, what's going on over there? Stop!
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for your meddling kids.
You know, instead you could stay for the treats.
Ooh, treats.
Now that that's settled, we stay up all night and tell stories and talk about what we're hoping for next year.
With all our worries, it's a good thing this is the longest night of the year.
Especially during hard times, it's good to remember what we hope for and what we're looking forward to. In our UU church, we know that transformation is possible, especially when you remember your values and all that you're grateful for. And plus, at the solstice, we have hot cocoa and other treats. And, of course, we sing. Did you know that Deck the Halls is really a song about Yule?
Please rise in body or in spirit and join in singing Deck the Halls. The lyrics are in your orders of service on screen and at number 235 in the gray hymnal. Well, all these holidays, traditions, and sacred stories are unique and inspirational on their own. What's particularly special about our three friends here is that they all spend Sunday mornings at the same place, the Unitarian Universalist congregation. As Unitarian Universalists, we value theological pluralism.
And we value generosity, like the abundance of Hanukkah lights. And we value justice, like everyone having a say in their government.
And we value interdependence and transformation, like when we honor the ongoing cycle of the turning of the seasons.
And we value equality, because every night a child is born is a holy night.
And most of all, we value love. Happy holidays, everyone!
Oh man, that was amazing. Can y'all join me in thanking our amazing First Parish kids and youth for this morning's pageant performance? And let's not forget all of our teachers and facilitators and everyone else who made it possible. Can we get another round of gratitude for them? All right, everybody, take one more bow. Woohoo! Okay, y'all can return to your seats now if you'd like. Back to your seats. Go back and be comfy. Sorry, I just love the pageant. This is the best time of the year. And as we near the end of our service, I'd like to highlight for us some of what's coming up at First Parish. All are welcome at our social hour after the postlude, both online and here in the building. And if you're on site and a relative newcomer and you want long-timers to come and talk to you and chat with you, then please do take one of the red mugs at social hour. They not only let everybody know that you are new, but they are also our biggest coffee mugs. And back to our new folks. We have a special event happening right after the service down in the parlor. It is, sorry, I'm going to get the name of this wrong. Basically, it's First Parish 101. So if you are a newcomer or new-ish, please go down to the parlor and join Reverend Katie and Tony Chikala, the chair of our engagement committee team, for a quick session all about our church. At 12:15, you can join me for a winter solstice service. I think we're going to do it outside unless it's really too cold, then we'll do it here in the building. 4 p.m. today in the sanctuary, join us for our second Come Read a Play. No acting ability or prior experience is necessary. Just bring your enthusiasm, curiosity, and readiness to have fun. The Sunday Night Book Club meets this evening at 7:30 on Zoom. Tomorrow night, the DEI committee is hosting a conversation about our new Article 2 values that we adopted last June. So if you've got questions about the new values, you have opinions about our 8 principles, please do come and join that conversation. This week, we have lunch bunch with the minister on Wednesday at 12:30. It's both in the parlor and online. And Reverend Katie is leading Vespers this Thursday. It's our longest night of the year and blue holiday celebration because while it might be the most wonderful time of the year for some, it doesn't feel wonderful for all. See? It's not always wonderful. Creative Escapes is on Friday, and you can find out details for all of these events and so much more by subscribing to our e-newsletter, The Bell Notes. Yay! So if you haven't done that, please do so. You can go to uuneedham.updates.church to subscribe. And now, as we always do every week, we extinguish our chalice with words, promising to carry the flames in our hearts until we are together again, no matter how long it is until we're all together again. So please join me from home and here in the building in saying these words written by UU minister Reverend Elizabeth Selly Jones. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, nor the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
And as we close our worship service this morning, take these words from modern UU religious educator Gwen Matthews with you as a benediction. As December opens up before us, we welcome in the gift of reflection. We turn toward our holiday celebrations and search for common threads of meaning. We begin with Yule, the winter solstice, and we are invited to explore duality, cycles, and seasons, and to witness the Holly King being overcome by the Oak King. Yule reminds us that we all partake in the miracle of renewal. Hanukkah, the Festival of Lights, commemorates a time of miracles when the faith of the Jewish people sustained them to reclaim their holy temple and keep the light of the menorah burning for 8 days. And Christmas, the celebration of Jesus' humble birth in a manger, offers us to revisit the miracle of birth and the desire to find saviors to heal the scars of humanity. Here in our church, you are just as much a holiday miracle as the turning of the earth, as persistence and dedication to a faith, as the creation of each new life. We see the love you give to others, the space that you create to hold one another's joys and sorrows, and the generosity and spirit you entrust to this community. You are the holiday miracle, and this community is one of miracle makers. So, dear ones, whatever holiday or holidays you celebrate at home, may you find joy and renewal this holiday season. Amen, and go in peace.
Life is full of sweet surprises. Every day is a gift. The sun comes up and I can feel it lift my spirit. Fills me up with laughter. Fills me up with song. I look into the eyes of love and know that I belong. Bless us all who gather here. The loving family I hold dear. No place on earth compares with home, and every path will bring me back from where I roam. Bless us all, that as we live, we always comfort and forgive. We have so much that we can share with those in need we see around us everywhere. So bless us all with playful years, with noisy games and joyful tears. We reach for you and we stand tall. And in our prayers and dreams, we ask you, bless us all. We reach for you and we stand tall. and in our prayers and dreams we ask you, bless us all.